here from a slightly different location, and I have a different coworker with me today, my daughter. But I'm Danielle.
I'm Kiana.
And we have a different camera person today. So we have my husband, who's in the background there, videoing for us. So go ahead and say hi.
Hey.
All right, so like many of you, we are a little displaced today. We are out of the office, staying safe, and home. So that's why we're kind of coming from you in this atmosphere instead. So if everybody's chiming in, if we can just kind of do a check-in, let us know that you're here, that you're safe, and then we can get going on our craft and our activity today. So are people streaming in?
They are, but I don't see any. There we go.
Okay.
Hey, Jess.
All right, so we have Jess and Kate also working from their homes, chiming in to help us and walk us through with any questions that you guys may have. So definitely feel free to message when you have a question. Okay, so I'm sure most of you have kids that are with you at home while you work. So we have a craft activity today that you can use with our digital transfer papers. So this is with the Jet Pro paper. It's for an inkjet printer, and basically all you do is find a coloring page on the website. I went to freepatterns.com and was able to find a fun pattern. This one was kind of for me. I used some color therapy and was able to color my design, and she's going to go ahead and start coloring hers. So you could do that, and then while I explain. So basically the Jet Pro paper is just like regular paper. You're going to print it out with your inkjet printer, standard inks, and you're going to mirror the design that whatever you'd want to print. So you can look up like coloring pages, and there'll be a bunch of them. Trust me, they're there. Print it out, and then you're just going to take standard crayons and color it in. Simple and easy. Are you seeing her color? Okay. I wasn't sure how much of our video we can actually see here. But all you have to do is just color it in. Obviously, the darker you color, the darker it will show up. So this is one we did quite a few years ago now. You can kind of think of this not only just for your moment at home with your children while they're home from school, but you can also think of this. We've done this for birthday parties, crafting events. I've seen people have, they set up their crafting book. Sorry, that was my dog. As long as he doesn't bark, we'll be all right. So they set up a whole binder of all these different pages, and they have all these white t-shirts set up, and the kids really just come up, pick their print, color it out, and then they'll heat press it onto their shirt. So it's like an instant shirt made at an event. So really kind of think business, not just to get through the month that your kids are home, but think long term. Think in the future that this is an opportunity for a business to kind of flourish from as well. So any questions while we're okay? So great. So go ahead, you keep coloring. What I've done here is I've pressed one of them on a tote bag already, so you can kind of see what it'll look like. This is on obviously a little tan coated tote bag, so the colors will kind of affect the print. But I'm going to go ahead and print this one that I did yesterday, and I have my Transpro Mini. When you're printing with the Jet Pro, you're at 375 degrees for 30 seconds. Just get this all set up. You're gonna have to color faster than that.
Regina Collins said, "Where can I purchase the Jet Pro from?"
Oh, from us. We are still, I didn't mention that. I'm sorry. We're still open. Our warehouse is fully packed and stocked. We are ready to ship. So definitely go ahead and place your order. It's under the transfer paper section. and then inkjet transfer paper, and Jess or Kate can throw up that link for you. But during this kind of unprecedented times, we're working through it. All of our staff is home, except for we do have a very small staff of warehouse that are still packing orders and shipping them. So we're still fully functioning for shipments and orders. So you can definitely place that order online. Okay, so colored, face down, and we are just going to go ahead and swivel this around and close and lock. So like I said, we're at 375 degrees for 30 seconds. The Jet Pro paper loves heavy pressure. That's the best thing to do for this paper is to really increase that pressure on your heat press. And you're gonna notice I forgot to start the timer. Darn. The minis, you have to start that timer, so we'll knock off some time when we get going. But you'll notice when you peel it, it should peel really nice. If your Jet Pro paper kind of feels is a little sticky, feels like they're like kind of gummy, or there's a residue after you peel it off, increase your pressure. That's the only kind of difference for that. Okay. All right, swivel it around and peel. And there we go.
Ooh.
Done. So easy, and she's almost done. Everyone watch her color. But why not? It's so easy. This was actually, a fun and easy craft to do. It takes only minutes, and you can see as she's feverishly coloring her other dolphin. We'll get that ready. But as I was saying before, the darker you color, the more it will show up. I have that one, and then we also she colored this one. Like I said, these are quite a few years old, but they still hold up. This was lightly colored. This was, darkly colored, and you can see that they're, they look great years later. Maybe a couple stains on the shirts, but we can't count those. And you're done. Awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is just trim around the dolphins, because for the Jet Pro paper, what will happen is they'll leave a clear polymer coating on any area that you don't trim. So let's trim it around, because we don't want to see a big block of space. Okay.
Adamer Justo says, what type of t-shirt is that? The brand?
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
This is Children's Place. We had to search through our drawers to find a white t-shirt. So this is Children's Place. I have no idea if it's 100% cotton or not. And these t-shirts here are Gildan Ultra Cotton. So that's those. Okay. All right, so set up your shirt here. And if you do have some wrinkles, just go ahead and pre-press a little bit. You don't have to pull it all the way down.
There's a hair piece on it.
You see hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. Thank you. She wants to make sure her shirt's perfect. Okay, let's scoot this up just a little bit. All right, any other questions while I get this set?
And that's it.
Okay.
If this is helpful, make sure you guys go ahead and give a thumbs up.
Okay, and we'll get that going. Close and lock, and we'll actually push the button this time so our timer can work. And also, we know everybody's kind of all over the place now. You might not be working. You might be working from home. You might have your craft supplies out everywhere. We do too. We would love to see them, because why not share? Why not share? So send us a hashtag at #PWCrafting. So that's, you can hold this up for me.
Okay.
While I get this. And peel it up. Perfect. And here's your shirt. What do you think?
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. So, but send us your photos. Hashtag PW Crafting. We would love to see how you're working, how you're getting through this, what crafts you're making, and the area that you're in. Because as you can see, this is not the studio. We makeshift from home.
Charlotte Manley said, "Can this be done using regular crayons?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's regular crayons right here.
Crayola crayons is what we used. But I think that in this mix of crayons is a whole bunch of other different kinds of crayons. So yes, any crayon will work on the Jet Pro paper.
Dave Larson says, "How much does it cost for the paper? And what is the name of the paper?"
We're working with Jet Pro paper, and there's going to be a link that I think one of Jess or Kate posted. I don't have the pricing offhand. I'm sorry, but they'll message it in there to let you know the pricing. And what else? I think that's about it. Is that it? We're good, you think?
Oh, no.
You don't know.
I don't usually do this. I don't know.
Any other questions? Did they post up that link for pricing? All right.
He's nodding his head. No.
Still waiting on that pricing quote, but
Okay.
it's coming.
But we would, even if you have, this is, while we're kind of all stuck in our homes, this is kind of the perfect opportunity and time to learn something new or figure out how to use your cutter or, any questions that you may have. So if you do have, yes,
Would these ones work too?
I'm sure they would because they are made out of Crayola crayons. So
Eugene Reed says, "Can you sublimate on that paper?"
no, this is not sublimation paper. What you want to do for that is work with your sublimation paper, the text print, and sublimate ink onto that. And then I believe they sell those sublimation markers that you could do. But just be aware the sublimation markers aren't as safe as crayons, especially when kids are doing the crafting. So just keep that in mind.
Why do you only have to use crayons?
Because that's what the paper can work with. That's what will hold it in for you when you press it down onto your shirt.
Good question, G.
Okay.
You're welcome, Dave.
So but what I was getting back to saying is, it's the perfect opportunity to learn new things and figure out, how to make the things that you've been wondering how to make. If you need help with any of that, if you have questions about, making different crafts or doing different things, let us know. Send us a message. We'll help you figure it out to, help this month or two or however long that we are, homebound. We'll help you figure it all out.
I missed the question, but it was, is Jet Pro something? I'm sorry, Cliff. Yes,
Jet Pro
they got
soft
you too.
stretch, probably.
Yes.
Right.
And then there was another question from Irvin. Richard says, "Can you just color on the paper without printing an image on it on a printer and then press it?"
Yes, you can absolutely color all over the paper. You don't need to print on it first. So, where this whole entire paper is coated, that's what you're printing on top, or where you're coloring on top of is that coating, and then you can just take the whole paper and press it. So you can really do a whole scene, and just if it takes up the full paper, you wouldn't have to turn around it. Yes.
What? Do you only use Crayola or can you use other?
That was a repeat question. You can use any crayon. Any crayon will work.
Like Crazy Art?
Sure. Okay, anything else?
Dave Larson says, "Any special washing instructions?"
We always recommend washing it based on the tag instructions, which is usually cold water, regular dry. But to preserve it more, yes, you can absolutely flip the shirt inside out and wash that way. But nothing special as far as washing instructions. Okay, anything else? All right, so don't forget to send me some of your photos. I love to see them. Let's all share hashtag PW Crafting, And we will see you here next week, if not sooner. So, all right, thanks so much everybody for watching, and we'll be back. Bye.
Bye.